Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. If you're like me, you probably love the festive season and the celebrations and to, of course, dress up. So I'm going to be showing you how I transform myself into a Diwali diva. So if you're ready, let's begin. Let's start with skincare, and remember, hydration doesn't have to weigh you down. I'm going to be using the Wildcat Mushroom plus Moss Gel Cream to keep my face looking soft and supple. And to fill in all those pores and fine lines, I'm going to be using the Benefit Professional. And as you can see, it has that light tinge of peach pink to it. So that'll help with some of the color correction as well. To add illumination as well as hydration under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Illuminating Eye Cream. This will also smooth out the base for concealers. And you cannot forget your lips to keep it hydrated. I'm going to be using the Tatcha, the Kiss You Lip Mask. As you can see, it has a very smooth, soft, gel-like consistency. So I'm going to be applying it on my lips. So it'll be up and ready for the lipstick that's coming at the very end. Now for color correction, I'm going to be using a deeper color concealer. This is from the Coastal Scents Conceal Palette. You can of course use a peach corrector or an orange corrector as well, or you can use a deeper concealer like this. And I'm going to be using it in areas where I have uneven skin tone like my dark circles and around my mouth. I'm going to quickly blend it out with my finger and then quickly set it with the Maybelline Lasting Fix powder. Now you want to set it with powder so when it sets, it doesn't mix with anything else that you apply over this. If you don't set, it can mix and it can give that orange tinge. I'm looking for that glowy, natural look today, so I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in medium 100W. This has a medium buildable coverage, and what I love about this is it gives you that natural skin finish. And to apply it, I'm using a damp sponge by ColourPop. And to give my face some structure, I'm going to be cream contouring with my favorite contour stick. This is the Mega Glow Makeup Stick from Wet n Wild in Call Me Maple. What I love about this is it's velvety, it has that cream to powder formula, and it's ultra blendable. So easy to apply and blend it out either with a sponge or a brush. I personally like to blend it with kabuki brushes because I know it just gives that very flawless coverage. As opposed to a sponge, it's a little bit more difficult to blend it out with a sponge. And then using the Milani concealer in the shade 145, I'm going to use it as a concealer to conceal, to highlight as well as spot correct. And again, I'm using the ColourPop damp sponge to blend it out. With concealers, I usually go 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, nothing more than that, because you want your face to be highlighted and look natural, but at the same time not ashy, especially if you have discolored skin, and if you apply a very light color over that, it'll start looking ashy and you want to avoid that. Again, I'm using the Maybelline powder to set in areas where I use the concealer so it doesn't crease. And then I'm going to quickly use a brush to dust it off. That way my entire face sets. And now to lock this base makeup, I'm going to be using the Pretty Fresh setting spray, which is again from ColourPop. For the brows, what's new? I'm going to be using the Precisely My Brow from Benefit in the shade 6. Now, if you remember, I used to use the 4.5 before because my brows were a little bit lighter. I like to go lighter on my brows sometimes, especially when I do recreations and I want subtle looks. But now I haven't really bleached my brows for a long time, so it's deeper in shade. So I'm going to be using the shade 6, which is a perfect match. For the eye makeup, I'm going to be using the Ofra Signature Palette in Luxe. I love these mini palettes which you can travel with so easily. Just toss it in your handbag and leave, and you can do your makeup on the go. So easy. For transition, I'm going to first dip into brown. The shade is called brown. And I'm going to use it in the outer corner as well as the crease using my Sigma E40 blending brush. As you can see, I always take very little color at a time because if you add too much color, blending becomes a nightmare. So you want to build it up and keep on buffing so it looks really soft and blown out. And I'm also using the same in my lower lash line, doing the exact same thing, smoking it out, blowing it out so it looks well blended and soft. To deepen this further, I'm going to be using the shade called Divine. It's a deep maroon brown shade. In my crease, I'm going to be using it with the Sigma E40 brush. And in my lower lash line, I'm using a smaller brush from Morphe to blend it out. For the lids, I'm using a liquid eyeshadow. This is the Bossy Eyes in Fortune from Ofra. And look at that beautiful shade. It's a golden bronze, so it's not an overpowering gold and it's not a bronze. It's somewhere in between. Just perfect for a festival like Diwali, which is the festival of lights. And this is so blendable. Just apply it on your lid and blend out the edges and you're done. For the inner corner and brow bones, I'm going to be using this highlighter called Rodeo Drive. I have the bigger version of Rodeo Drive as well, and they have this in the palette as well. So you can use this as a highlighter too on your face. Now I want to smoke this out a little bit to get that sultry look. So I'm going to be using the Deck of Scarlet black eye pencil. I'm not only going to use this to tightline my waterline, but I'm also going to use it in the outer corner of my lash line. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to be smoking it out anyway. And then I'm taking this flat angled brush and I'm going to simply smudge it out to get that sultry look. You can totally skip this part. You don't have to do a smoky eye. I personally enjoy a nice sultry smoky eye. I want to show you the difference where one is, smoked out and the other isn't. So you can see the difference and you can go with whatever you like. I'm going to finish up with some mascara and lashes. You can stop at mascara if you like. I'm going to be using Ilia or Ilia. I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. This is from Credo, which sells only clean beauty. And for lashes, I'm going to be using Tati Lashes in Hustler, which is actually a collab with Pretty Little Thing. I love these lashes because they wing out and they don't bother my hooded eyes. So the lid looks great, the lashes look great, and here is the completed eye look. Now let's go ahead and finish the rest of the face. Just to add a little bit of warmth, I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And for blush, I'm going to be using the Marble blush from Ciate London. As you can see, it has a little bit of sheen to it. It's a very light blush and it gives that nice natural glow. And to highlight, again, I'm going to be using Rodeo Drive. Like I said, this is such a versatile palette. You can use the deeper shades to even contour, and you can use the Rodeo Drive to highlight, and you can use it as an eyeshadow as well. On my lips, I decided to go with something that matches with my sari, and I found the perfect match and I'm in love with this product. This is the matte lip crayon from Milani in the shade 180, which is Reckless, which is a beautiful berry shade, and it applies so beautifully. I'm finishing up with a small bindi. These beautiful earrings are from Neeru's in Bangalore. When I was there in 2015, I bought it from Neeru's. And of course, I have gajra in my hair and a beautiful Banarasi sari to complete this look. And here it is. I feel like this look is so modern with a traditional touch with the gajra and everything. And I absolutely enjoyed creating this look, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please let me know by giving it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And if you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe. You'll see new videos from me every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. If you plan to recreate this look, please don't forget to tag me. My socials are listed down below in the description box. You'll also find links to all the products that I used today in this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.